Hello, my name is Marisa Cristiana. Today I want to tell you guys about tax accounting. The first is tax accounting, first GAAP. In the 21st century, many laws and regulations have been standardized, but there are still some standards which are specific to each country. If you work in accounting in the US, you will have heard of and understand tax accounting, but your European counterpart would have no idea what it is. Unlike a lot of countries where the generally accept accounting principle is the only method for calculating tax, accounts in America have two options: tax accounting and GAAP. So to clear up the question, what is the difference between GAAP and tax accounting? The primary difference between the methods either under GAAP or financial transaction must be recorded and accounted for, whereas the accounting focus on the transaction, which have an impact on the tax situation of the company, with other transactions being omitted. The generally achieved accounting principle is the compulsory method of accounting. For a public company, tax accounting can be similar but with far more options available. Knowing the difference between these two methods of accounting will help you determine the best method to use for your client and your business. GAAP exists to provide accounting principles, standards, and practice, which, as a result of being standardized, provide financial statements capable of being compared amongst each other. The Internal Revenue Service developed a tax accounting system to reflect tax against net earning or taxable income. Taxable income differs from revenue as defined by GAAP. Depreciation, the allocation of cost over the estimated useful life of an asset, also vary between the two methods. Common depreciation methods under US GAAP include straight line and reducing balance depreciation. Tax accounting commonly use the modified cost recovery system or MARS, which use the line present taxes defined by IRS. In addition, the IRS allows taxpayers to expense a fixed asset in the year of the forecast. The accounting basis used in the production of financial statement determines how to report transactions and what information appears on the finished financial statement. Under GAAP, the only option is accrual basis accounting, but the tax accounting system allows for the use of cash, accrual, or modified basis accounting. Therefore, and using the GAAP accounting system can be too expensive for small business. So the IRS lets smaller companies account for their business transactions using alternative methods. Using GAAP, unpaid due expense accrue on the balance sheet. The result in an expense accrual, which is a liability to be paid at a later date. Tax accounting doesn't need an accrual basis unless you report your company tax return as an accrual basis taxpayer. The IRS imposes limits for both cash and modified basis accounting, which includes income and expense reporting limits as well as revenue limits. Having highlighted the difference between the two systems, it is clear that the two are not equal, and depending on your business, one may be later suited for your needs. There are several reasons why so many small and medium-sized enterprises use the tax accounting system over GAAP. Tax accounting is significantly simpler than GAAP, as instead of having to record every single transaction, only those which impact on the tax situation are taken into consideration. This makes tax accounting the preferred method for the majority of GPA and SME. Many firms use professional accountants to prepare the tax returns and financial statement. When the basis of the tax differs from the financial statement, more time is spent on the process, resulting in higher fees. Business often tend to tax accounting basis when tax required by GAAP are too expensive. Most business owners have a degree of knowledge on income tax because they usually take their return and sign them. This knowledge should be consistent with tax accounting principles. Tax regulation use everyday language and easily understandable. Example as they are not just meant for expenses accounts but also business owner. GAAP rules are more technical and are designed for professionals with wide financial knowledge who can fully understand and apply them. Next is tax. This is part 1. In the 21st century, the number of different taxes that we are obliged to pay has reached record levels, which means as a society we are even less willing to pay them. As well as income tax, we are opposed to many other taxes including corporation tax, capital gain tax, corporation tax, and property tax. All of this can be too much to handle for an SME, so accountants are often used to tie the tax liability of a company. Content tax are unfavorable through as a registered business until you will have to pay a compulsory tax, which will either be sales tax in the US or value-added tax in the rest of the world. Sales tax is derived again to consumer, which means that the company has no liability other than the act of collecting the tax, which is calculated on the sales price of a product. This tax is held by a company until a determined time when it is paid to profit governmental department, as there is no tax due from the production on the goods. Sales tax doesn't affect the profit of a origination, unlike VAT, which is derived on both the consumer and the producer. Capital gain tax is the basically a tax on the sale of non-inventory asset that has increased in value since forecast. The difference in value is then treated as a taxable source of income, and this tax defined again is the rate of taxation varies depending on the income tax bracket of the individual or corporation selling the asset and where it is a short or long-term gain. Short-term gains are anything up to 1 year. As any concurrent dealing with capital gain tax knows, it is preferable to wait for over 12 months after the point of forecast before selling the asset so that long-term capital gains tax is due at a lower rate. Tax due of both short and long-term gains can be deferred by variety of methods. Corporation tax in the taxation method for taxing the income of a business already classified as a corporation. The tax rate is different on the taxable earning of the corporation. As with income tax, the tax due may be reduced with the add of tax credit. Tax credits are offered to business for a variety of reasons, with the most common of these being encouragement to invest in the alternative energies, encouragement to employ center individuals, the state or relief of an earning outside the U.S. These credits are then offset against the tax liability reducing the tax due. Even individuals are confronted by an often confusing array of tax. The most common of these tax is income tax, which tax our earnings. People are often unaware how much income tax they pay, as it did will by the employer who, while calculating the wage for a company, he also calculate the income tax due and deducts this from the pay packet. The pay system in England is the system of paying wage and a profit tax and insurance on the cost of employees. This system allows employers to withhold any deduction due on the employee salary while calculating the correct payments for statutory sick and maternity pay. Tax affects everyone from employee to the CEO of the Regus Corporation, but you are in the position where you employ a good accountant, you can actually lower your liability by applying lower in the anti-avoidance legislation. A common method of applying income tax is for employees in the higher tax bracket to channel their wealth to a sale company. This changed the type of taxation for income to corporation. Then drawing the maximum salary with remaining on the lower tax bracket after a certain number of years to say company is then liquidated. Accountant as also advised on the best type of investment so as to reflect tax credit from the government. There's an old expression, only two things in life are sentence, death, and tax. Well, you can do anything about the former, but a good content can help with the latter. Next is tax part 2. In the US, the tax is often used as a method for state to generate revenue. Broadcasts at the retail level, not wholesale, are subject to sales tax, with the presentation of the sales price. Sales tax is not standardized as individual states can set the applicable rate. This rate generally vary depending on the product. Sales tax is an indirect tax as the taxes are collected by the mason who then, at the appropriate time, pays the tax to the appropriate organ. Sales tax is also referred to as corporation tax. Moving on the capital gains tax. Capital gains tax is the tax which is defined against any profits from the sale of an asset which was sold for more than it was bought. This could be, for example, profit made when selling your house, a car, of any stocks. This for a normal tax, which means that loss from a sale later in the year can be offset against the profit from an earlier sale. The great thing about this tax is only tax people with no excess income to actually invest. In other words, it tax the poor that don't have to think about like more tax. Property tax is self-explanatory. In a tax based on the value of an asset, the most common concern of this is tax on your home, but it could not include your car and anything else the government wishes to tax. Interestingly, the focus of property tax is on private assets in public view, such as your home or car. But if you lend a work of art to a museum, it can now be subject to property tax, as the price of art is now in the public eye. Similarly to capital gains tax, property tax generate revenue from people who earn enough to have assets worth taxing. Income tax needs no introduction. Every one of us is aware of the tax and aware how much it costs. Value added tax is another complicated tax, similar to sales tax in the US but with a key difference. It's more complicated as it's applicable at every point in the supply chain. Generally, each step is the chance of the product being converted from raw materials to something worth buying has value added to it. So in the gas trading, you might have three steps. The first group pump oils and sell it to the refiner tax. The refiner converts the oil to gasoline and sells it to gas station. You pump the gas and pay the station. This system is also considered the most fair since everyone gets taxed based on the contribution they make to the economy. And then a tax employs to the correct behavior is called its tariff. It most commonly in import to protect the domestic manufacturer. A common example of this is the situation in China, in which the government defines high level of import duty on the variety of products so as to protect the domestic industry. Tariffs are very disruptive on free markets and pricing. The tax system can also be used to encourage central behaviors using tax breaks. Tax breaks are given to entice you to buy green energy products, borrow your pay for correct or use for stimulus in time of need. A tax break is anything which provides saving. such as tax exemption, tax reduction, or tax credit. As you can see, the taxation system is complicated, and for millions of Americans, each year deal to miss out on their annual return. The good news is a solution has been proposed in the form of fair tax, which would be one universal tax reflection other tax. I think just they are, and then thank you.